You come from far or?
Holland.
Awesome. Awesome. Poland?
Nee, Holland.
Holland?
Yeah, Netherlands.
Awesome. Cool. Here.
Yeah.
I go to Langelaan every couple of months.
Oh, okay.
So there's for the indoor snow world.
Ah, yeah. That's cool.
It's the same drive for me to get to Milton Keynes to get to.
Okay. Let's see. No, I'll just do it here, I guess. Just do this. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
Awesome. Did you paint them yourself?
My brother did.
Ah, they look awesome.
Thanks, man. Your ship too.
I can only do red stripes. This is a well thought out opening here.
Yeah, that's it really.
All good? I don't think we're going to need a time thing, a time extension. I think it's going to be over pretty quick.
I guess so as well. Kind of awful strike list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, shields, tokens are all in here. That's all good. Right, tally home, man. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. Good luck.
Okay, guys, as I said,
so my Juno is
these
my
two are ready to go.
normal
Round
car, like
three.
normal,
Round three's actually underway. Let me put the timer on as well.
Otherwise it gets confusing.
Okay, let me get on chat as well. How?
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, that's all right.
Is that okay?
Yeah. A little barrel. It fits though.
Okay,
Well,
welcome back
that's awesome, man.
to round three.
Is that top
UK
four?
National Championships from Liverpool.
Awesome. What did you take?
We've got a perfect view of the Mersey out that back window there.
Yes.
You can't see it
Yeah,
because
because it's
it's
they
too
brought it
bright,
closer now because
Yeah.
they've kind of changed
but
it.
it's pretty cool.
Well, it'll be every year now, though, won't it?
And
yeah.
I was one game away in
round
France
three, Dale
from doing
Cromwell
that.
against
Ticket.
Faan Langelaan from Holland. Dale playing. Let's bring those lists up on the screen now. Dale playing Darth Vader, Veteran Instincts, Cruise Missiles, Advanced Targeting Computer, Guidance Ships X1 title. And Juno Eclipse, Veteran Instincts, Cruise Missiles, Advanced Sensors, Guidance Chips, and X1 title. Lastly, Suntir fell with targeting computer. Oh, I've gone Scottish. I'm sorry.
Right,
Anyway,
so I've got 9, 10, 11.
Faan Langelaan World Championships Top 4 2016. Playing the Triple Atani Jump Masters. The text of all his upgrades overlapping them at the moment, but I'm sure he'll move out of that corner soon. Against the Imperial Alpha, or a variant of Imperial Alpha. Dale Cromwell, we know, went to top 4 at the French National Championships 3 weeks ago with a very similar list. Vader, Quetzal and Quick Draw, I believe it was. And mixed it up for this championship. Vader, Juno and Suntir fell. Faan is a very highly accomplished player, as we know. Did extremely well at the World Championships and has been flying these triple jump masters for a long time. Look at the state of that dial as an example. Okay, so Faan is definitely something not to be underestimated at any point, especially when playing one of his lists that make one of the especially when playing one of his lists, his most comfortable lists is what I'm trying to say. He's very comfortable with this list. So, UK National Championships, the Fantasy Flight Games are on the way. Net runners just coming back from lunch, already Game of Thrones. We've got a little bit longer left on lunch. The Armada top 2 finished this morning. Imperial sort of playing, that's been streamed down towards the end of the table. Okay.
I'll do a focus.
Cool. Fell. Boost for action 1.
Yep.
Could you try and see if I barrel roll forwards for me?
Yeah. We can also just check it with this. I don't think it fits. Actually, no.
Ah, that's clever. Okay, cool. Because that's the end of the base.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the base is actually
1 plus 1.
1 plus 1.
Full. Cool. In that case, I will
strictly
not barrel
true.
roll.
Front to back, yes. Side to side, no. There's a couple of millimetres extra due to the bevels on the sides of the base.
Okay, well, just try for a target lock, which I can't get, so I won't do another action. So that means Juno next, 1 bank.
Oh, you make it a 1, yeah.
Yeah, 2 to 1, yep. It can basically just go up or down by 1.
Yeah.
And got no tokens. Focus anyway, and then Vader's doing this 1 bank normal. And focus just in case, but I think we're all out, so.
Excellent.
How long have you been playing X-Wing for?
I think around 2 years now.
Awesome. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, really. This is where things start
This
to
is
get
the game. This is the turn.
Small
I'll take a
talk.
picture now because something's going to die in a minute.
That's the reason why I have the second camera, is to be able to see these kind of moments with the two of them. So yeah, as I said, Faan, maybe one of the highest accomplished Jumpmaster players in the world. Him and Tom Reed. Tom Reed obviously has moved on from Jumpmasters. I can't remember what he's playing this weekend. But yeah, Jumpmasters, he's kind of left them behind after around about the time of the World Championships 2016, and has been flying other stuff since. I know Scott went back to Jumpmasters for the European Championships. So definitely,
That's cool.
It's good with Juno. Her damage is rubbish, but it's quite tricksy.
Yeah.
so let's see what he's going to do with regards to Juno's advanced sensors.
Things are about to die.
You have such a cheeky little grin. It's horrible.
Sorry, I apologise.
You're like a little monkey.
How's the world of judging?
Y-wing ace
alright.
Seb Brady
Are these the national templates?
pops
Yeah.
by while judging.
I'm just going to everyone's going to who's this guy like ruining me, fiddling with his stuff. Where are the other ones?
Sorry?
Yeah.
System open. Yavin, yeah. Or not Yavin. Tatooine. I was on holiday when Yavin happened. I was going.
Oh, you put the wrong weekend, didn't you?
Yeah.
Not today.
Yes. With targeting computer. Yeah. He hasn't died yet. He's going to die this game for defo. He hasn't died yet.
Just how I don't speak Southerner. What does defo mean?
Definitely.
Just what did you up,
Faan very carefully picking out his manoeuvres with Juno's ability to change the speed. He's got to, if he wants to try and block,
Oh, things are going to blow up.
to avoid those cruise missiles, he's going to want to get things positioned perfectly. Moving the closest one
Barrel
to the
roll.
camera here, we get some barrel roll to the left, trying to block those 4-speed maneuvers to give Dale 5 dice. I think he's actually got pretty. He's actually set it up pretty well. And splitting the third jump master to pursue Sun Tifel.
Perfecto.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
you
see.
are a wizard.
Well, we'll see what if it was any good.
Right, so 9 first. Fell is because he wasn't stressed, done a 1 hard.
A little smile on Faan's face there. He knows how this is going to go up.
Oh, thank you.
Because obviously there was an intention to try and close range on this jump master, but he doesn't want to put himself in in a precarious position with the number 2 jump master to the left of the screen.
Bum bum bum. What are you going to do, Phil? Okay, so think. I'm going to. So do your missiles need the target lock to shoot?
No, the target lock is spent.
Oh, okay.
But I can spend focus with my Alpha Aggro Mag and get it back immediately.
Yeah, but you would
use it on the same attack.
Yeah, but you couldn't shoot the missile.
No, this one cannot shoot the missile. This one cannot.
This
shoot
one
the
can.
Missile. Only he will. Maybe shoot.
Maybe.
The missile.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool. For sure.
According to plan.
Cool.
Well, maybe shoot a missile.
Okay,
awesome. Okay.
Going to.
I've got 50 minutes
Phil
left.
is going to. Phil's going to target lock this one.
Yep.
Action number 1. Then he's going to push for. He'll push for.
I know I've already had.
Push for a focus and then give him another focus.
Sure.
And a stress.
Right.
Right. Okay. So Juno.
Yeah.
There's French National Championship target locks there for Centre Phil.
Juno.
This is a standoff you won't win. Alright, I'll lose this one.
He's trying to work out how not to bump you now.
Because I need the audio to go. The audio has to be common shenanigans.
Yeah, with Juno I can. Vader's foobarred, but. Right. Do I think that's going to fit?
Okay. So obviously he wants to barrel roll right.
Yeah, they were the top 8.
Yeah.
Barrel roll right with Juno with his advanced sensors. And then do his 4 straight. And that means he'll be left without a target lock. He won't have bumped. But yeah, he's not going to get those cruise missiles off this turn.
And we're not even that close. You're not even that close to us.
Dan's quite loud.
He is quite loud. I'm not the loudest voice. Oh, no. So thanks for over.
We're not starting for a while. I would hold on.
Yeah, I've got like a terabyte of memory to put this on. I'm all right.
Okay.
That means I have to come over again.
All right. Don't you want to come see how we're doing?
I'm going to advance sensors to try and target like this one.
Yeah.
Which
He's out.
Also, every time I'm building orders today, I've done a perfect tech card grab of this off.
So
that's not going to help me out.
He's in trouble because his only option is to go forward, take the bump, or barrel roll right and go forward. I suppose. No, he wants to go to the right. He wants to go to the right. He wants to get range. He wants to get distance. He wants to. Well, no. Do you know what? In this situation, better to bump because that means that there's at least one jump master won't be firing at him.
So I'll take gamble. It's going to fit. Right. So she was going to do a 4.
A 4.
But I'm going to do a 3.
3. Yeah. Yeah. You'll be all right.
Oh, thank golly for that.
Well
Go
done.
Juno. and then target
lock. Because here come the cruise missiles.
That was good though. Barrel rolling.
With number 3.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was debating whether to slam or do the barrel.
Yeah.
Two bang.
Yeah.
Now I still get to shoot.
Which one slams? This one?
This one,
Oh,
number
okay.
3.
Right, an Invader is doing a 4.
It will be a bump. Or 5
I'm obviously I haven't dialed it in. I just want to check for my own larger.
Yeah. 5 would have fitted, I think.
Yeah, 5 would have done it, yeah. So I'm just
Maybe moved him.
I'm just going to use the 5 to bump him.
See that the bump was a good option for Juno, because Juno's now going to receive that range 1 attack from that jump master. She's not going to manage to kill.
Shoot this one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Raider opens fire, primary weapon.
Range 2.
Range 2, 2 dice plus 1 crit for the advanced target. No, he doesn't have a target lock, so no, just 2 dice.
Nothing.
No, just 2 focus
so
results.
11, 10. Juno, cruise missile.
Cruise missiles, 4 dice.
Range won't matter.
4 dice.
4 because I did a 3.
I can see
Okay. So spend the target lock. That one.
2 focus results and a hit and a blank. Rerolls the non-hits to get 4, and I hate those dice. I think I've got a focus and a blank. I can see the blank. The other one, I think it's got a focus on it.
I'll do 4 shields.
Okay.
Takes 4 shields off the number 2 jump master.
And then just fell. I assume range 3.
Yep.
And target lock this. Yeah, target lock this one. Yeah, target lock this one. So 1 focus gone, target lock gone.
Okay, now obviously Faan's got a target lock on Vader,
Well, I take the single point of damage.
so he's going to fire on Vader with the plasma torpedoes from number 1.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
But he's going to want to attack Juno with the others. Half points on the board for Dale.
First, number 1. Firing a plasma torpedo.
Yep.
There's only 1.
3 naked dice.
Jerky camera there, I apologise.
I'll spend
I
the
can
focus.
see a hit.
Get a new target lock.
There was
And guidance chips.
Yep.
Okay, 4 hits. 2 crits and 2 hits.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So shield's
Vader
gone.
2 crits.
takes 2 crit face-up damage cards. Oh,
Direct
Jesus
hit.
Christ. Direct hit, he's
A
gone.
direct hit. I think he's dead.
He's dead. Wow.
So, that was that. Things couldn't have gone better for Faan in that engagement. So now he gets to fire on Juno with his other 2 ships, rather than being at range 1. And Juno with no defensive tokens. So here we go, 4 dice. 3 dice, sorry. Can't see. He's got like 2 hits and a blank, I think. And he acquires his target lock. And he's thinking about re-rolling. He's got the target lock for the R4 Agromech, the focus token. He's got 1 blank die. So he's thinking about spending that target lock straight away. And trying to stick as much damage on him as possible. And he gets another blank.
So 2, yeah?
Yep.
So 2 damage. Juno rolls,
so
gets 1 and a focus and a blank, takes 1 shield token.
And this is range 2 as well.
And range 2 from Jump Master number 2
Focus,
gets
getting a target lock.
2 hits, gets his target lock,
Evaded.
and he's wow, that was lucky.
For now.
Okay, so Juno lives to fight another day,
Is that the last one?
That's the last one.
This is an announcement.
and Dale comes out of that round quaking.
Just to confirm, your Emperor Throne Room promo cards will be given out to the top 16 after the 3 games, and they'll be then given out to the top 16 after the 3 games are finished. Thank you.
Let's turn the microphones back up now. So yeah, terrible round for Dale there. Faan continues to show that he knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh.
Can't do that.
Mishari is playing. I think he's won his first 2 games. Mishari Al Faris. He was just nearby. I can take a look at the rankings to see where he's going. Ow. Let's take a look. Control F. Mishari. 60th place, 2 victories, 277 MOV.
Which way do they want to turn? Because they prefer a different
they
way.
prefer to turn to the left. If you want to see that?
No, it's cool, Because they've got like a white sloop to the left.
White sloop to the left.
Yeah.
Well, Junior came out pretty good in that last round. We'll have to wait and see. Because, like I say, it would have been more in her favour to take the bump and not receive 2 shots. But if she had a bump, and let's imagine that the universe had followed its course and the dice results from the attack from number 2 jump master had been the same, then she wouldn't have lost the shield token. It might have been, worth taking the bump, or using advances to take the bump on the closer jump master, the bump master, and then using the 4K the next turn to flip round and hopefully get range 3 cruise missiles on him. Man, it would have worked out really well, I think.
That's on me, isn't it, that one?
It's on General.
Yeah.
Junior's going to 4K here. The question is, oh no, maybe Faan's going to barrel roll that jump master into a blocking position as well.
Can you also adjust your K turn to another speed? So you can make it as 3K and also 5K.
See, Faan sees the plan developing, but I think if he barrel rolls that jump master, to the left and to the forwards, he's going to block off pretty much every K right turn he's got. The 3 might fit in just.
Oh dear.
That's it. Yeah.
He'll sees the writing on the wall.
Wicked. Okay, cool. Well, let's get this party started. Fell's gonna bump.
We've got some bumping.
So he clears his stress, but drives into you like that.
Faan knows exactly how to control an aces list.
Right, as you know, Juno's doing a 4K.
It's got to be a 3K. It would just fit in that gap. I 100% believe it would just fit in that gap. But then he doesn't want. He can go straight, take the bump, and not get shot at by one of the jump masters. But he's going to be stressed and facing the wrong way. Or he can take the K turn, switch it down to a 3-speed maneuver, flip around. I think it would just fit into that gap, but he'll be stressed. And both those jump masters are going to be firing on him at range 1. In my opinion, it's got to be a 4K turn. How's it going? Winning? Playing X-Wing. 4 X-Wings.
Oh,
Wow, wicked. Nice. So Dale in a really difficult situation here. He's got Juno with a 4K turn that's been expertly blockaded by Faan's jump masters. Almost certainly that 4K won't fit. The question is, does he want to take the 3K turn, which could probably slot between those two jump masters, but will receive 2 range 1 shots. I'm joined by Richard Greenaway.
Yeah. But it's probably better to just
pretty jump masters.
Yeah, Faan is definitely something to be worried about when you see these moon jump masters on the table, which I've seen a couple of times now on the stream. But when I saw the pairing, normally I would try and avoid this kind of a matchup because I've seen both of them before. But it was just to see the two of them together was just kind of like perfect, and so it was like.
Isn't it nice though to see Sunterfell competitively again?
Well, you see, you could argue that it's not very competitive right now.
He's alive
because after 1 round of shooting, he's alive. Vader got toasted.
Really?
Vader got toasted. No, Faan knows what he's doing. He blockaded the very when the aces came round to face him, and they were going to do their 4 straights. He blockaded them, and Vader bumped. Juno didn't bump, but wasn't able to make any use out of the cruise missiles.
It's interesting though, because although last year's Nationals triple jumps was all the rage and there were reasons for that, it's still a really effective list to get in people's way.
Especially with so it's interesting because last year, Jump Masters, every single fact that came out, there was some sort of soft nerf to them. And then we've been since March with a real fact now. We had the fact in June, July that was just basically the Sea Rock does have a blue line, it's just painted yellow. And the aggressor title doesn't work for the IG ship. So that was the only thing that was changed in the fact in June. So here we go, in the 3K turn. Oh no, it's not.
I'm not doing it. I just my own thingy. A 4 would have bumped their phone.
This move will blunt all your.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been at a tournament where I've seen Juno played. So I'm actually.
Juno is a very good ship. The problem is that competitively speaking and typically speaking, repositional abilities haven't really worked. The only exception has been Countess Ryan. Everybody else, like Boba Fett, Imperial Boba Fett, all these other ships that have got the ability to change their manoeuvres, have never really made a competitive mark for themselves. But I saw, for example, when Juno first came out, 2015 National in Spain, one of my close friends, Lizardo Montegud, took Vader, Juno, and I think he had a TIE fighter, and got to top 4. Because it's just when you put the veteran instincts on it and she's moving after everyone else, you can really take advantage of it. Here, Faan has completely controlled everything. There's absolutely nothing that Dale could have done. So it's been pretty bad for him. But Juno is a good ship, but the thing is just that people are more interested in defensive and offensive capabilities. So he's lost some shield tokens on contracted scout number 3. Maybe up to 3 of them.
And there's so much hull to burn through with these 3 ships.
Yeah, well, he had those cruise missiles, but like I say, Vader bumped, wasn't able to get them off, and got toasted in 1 shot. Got 2 direct hits.
I just toasted Vader in my last round, so that was fine. But it was a dice off, so it was
I'll spend the focus.
disappointing for my opponent. But
one shield.
Yeah.
And then number 2, range 2 at Juno.
3 dice.
Juno loses shields.
1 hit.
3 dice. Oh. Wow.
And takes a damage card. So yeah, so Vader got that double direct hit and just flew off the table. And they go back to Dials. So tell me, Richard, how are the Greenaways doing this weekend?
good. We did Imperial Assault yesterday, and we're doing X-Wing today. My eldest, who's 12, he's 1-on-1 and fighting in the third round. And my youngest, who's 10, we gave him complete free rein this weekend to fly whatever he likes. So he's flying a fun list and looking for his first win in round 3. But he's having fun. So he's got a Captain Oiken, bump into everybody and cause some damage. A Pilot Skill 1, TIE Striker, and Quick Draw.
Wow, cool. And yesterday, how did you all place in Imperial Assault?
We all play sort of mid-table. We all of us got the 2 wins. It's a very different game. As a parent, I like it because it's a lot of conversation has to take place. There are lots of action windows, a few more than X-Wing.
Yeah.
So you have to allow your opponent to do things. You have to respond to different opponents, and there's lots of things like that to actually organise during the course of the game. And there's a completely open meta.
Yeah.
Have you got
At the
intelligence on
moment,
everyone?
so it's tremendous that there's a mission in every round rather than just kill your opponent.
Excellent.
So had fun. But today's good. I've been walking around the tables looking at the. I don't know whether you've had a chance to clock all the lists, but it seems quite open.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, I guess what I've seen so far, yeah. I mean, there was the large threat was Dash. Dash was supposed to be very prevalent. I've not seen any yet, but it's only been 3 rounds. We'll see how things start going on towards the later rounds, and it's hot tomorrow. But who knows?
I had my first 3 opponents ask me to. Actually, first 2 opponents asked me to share my dials with them so they can remember the manoeuvres that an X-wing does.
It's true.
My theory about my list this weekend was choose a list which, after a day of Imperial Assault, I can actually remember how to fly.
Yeah.
Because we're at 6 rounds today at least, so it's this is where the grind starts now.
Yeah. So is Scott Reed not even playing today? Because I just see him walking around with a laptop watching football, American football.
Unless he's already done. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe he's already done. But it's like several times I've seen him like that. But anyway. He's still got half. Well, his games are always quick. Scott's games are always quick. That's to be said.
If you want, you can also remove the ship.
I'll get it out of the way, no worries.
So here we go. It looks like Jump Master number 2 is now doing this S loop. Yeah.
So what's the load on these jumps then?
So Jump Masters, the one that just moved is well, they've all got Atani. The one that just moved, extra munitions, plasma, intel agent, R4, and guidance ships. The one that's moving now has Atani, extra munitions, plasma, Cicatro, Vizago, R4, burnout, slam, and guidance ships. And then the third one, which is about to move. Oh no, I've got this all backwards. It's the one that's about to move now. It's got Cicatro. The one that just moved is the Atani, plasma, intel agent, R4 guidance ship.
And has Vizago been activated yet?
No, he's got that burnout slam, but no. It's like I say, it's been like 2 turns, but it's all been in Faan's favour. He's had absolutely no reason to mess around with things.
Sure.
So he will start number Suntia. Then number 3, he will just bump.
Number 3 bumps.
But he can afford the bump at this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. He's basically getting himself into the best position possible to attack Juno now, because Juno's stressed. Going to be going slightly forward, and those 3 jump masters are going to be able to fire on her.
Right, well, I've made a massive error here.
Okay, Suntir fell bumps. Not quite sure what the hell was up to.
That was.
And then, well, she's going to up it to a 4.
Has Suntir got any damage on him?
No, Suntir not yet. Suntir's been the
have
one
now.
that's had a pretty good game so far, apart from the fact he spent every single turn bumping of the active engagement and hasn't had his action since the first turn.
Okay.
But yeah, he's obviously Juno's been the priority target for Faan, and so Suntir's survived until now. But it looks right now like there's
He's
2 ranged ones. Yeah, there's 2 ranged ones and a ranged 2, and one of them's target locked.
So that missile's going to really hurt. So I'm going to try and just bounce.
Yeah, but you can't use it's plasma's range 1 to 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's
Nice one.
all right. It looks like
It's interesting how
it was Juno that was target locked by that jump master.
Quite a few people have brought the cruise
Juno's got no
missiles,
Yeah.
but I've really struggled to get them to work.
He's only got a shot on this
It's
one.
almost. I think you're telegraphing that sort of manoeuvre quite. And it's
Well, that's
early
what's
on.
happened in this game. When it happened, when it came up, it was obvious, and Faan was able to deal with it without absolutely any problem.
Juno got 2 left.
Juno's got 2, yeah.
Get this closer. Torpedo, I think.
Hopefully.
No, I'm out of armor.
Disconnect that.
I'll just fire range 1 into Fell.
Okay.
With number 2.
Okay, so firing on Suntir fell. 3 dice, 2 hits, 1 blank.
Oh, I should have done it the other way around. Take first with you. Stupid, but Change the target lock, spend the target lock.
Oh, okay.
Uses the target lock after
So
spending
2
a
hits.
focus for 0
No white
dice.
thrusters.
Suntifel rolls.
evade, 1 hit.
1 focus, one focus, 1
runner to
evade. Takes a damage card. I'll go down here now.
Bye-bye, Phil.
Oh. 3 hits, and it looks like he's gone.
And then
1, 2.
Poor Suntier. Not
Well, yeah.
quite back into the meta yet.
Well, I can tell you what, this game, he's definitely not in the meta. He's hardly done anything. Now the question is to see how long it's going to take Faan to just take apart Juno,
It's a turret there, isn't it?
which personally I
Yeah,
think
but
is going to be
just,
really
check
long.
out the range. Yeah.
so range 3.
So Juno's lost. No, she sort of starts off with shields. How many shields has she got left?
Juno's lost all her shields and she's got 1 damage card. That's not right. Why is it not?
So with the original setup, was it the 2 ships together and 1 on the side? Or?
No, they were on opposite corners, and they just kind of moved a bit forward, and the second round moved a bit in, and then it was so obvious that the Ties were just going to go with a 4 straight to fire the cruise missiles, and Faan, with the closest jump master he had, pulled off a free bank and a barrel roll to just literally get that one
Just get
spot
in the
where they
way.
were all going to get, where they were all going to land, and messed it up for Vader. Juno was able to prevent it, but I think her better option then would have been to bump anyway, because it meant that one of the jump masters wouldn't be firing at her. She survived that round pretty well. She only took 1 damage, but you know, it was a gamble.
Intelligence agent. 4K.
This game's easily Faan's now. They've got-
Let's see this guy.
So off we go. Now these 2 jump masters have got. No, only one of them's got a target lock on Juno. Okay.
They're all. This guy.
Yeah.
Target lock.
Target lock in. Here come the plasmas, Juno.
Advanced sensors.
Atani
target
is
lock,
still
number
powerful,
one.
eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very, very powerful.
Despite all the rumours. He's got that K-turn. Okay. So he's going to get cruise
So-
missiles off on one of those jump masters, but personally I don't think it's going to make
Right,
much difference.
range
So
2.
that was an advanced
He's already
sensors to
spent-
target lock and then K.
Yep. He's already spent the cruise missile, so that's not the case. And he's taking
Target lock.
focus. He spends the target lock to re-roll them both. Gets a 1 hit. And Faan gets some shiny dice.
They look like 1 evade.
Yeah, they're extra special, those world dice. Guaranteed to roll evades. And a couple of hits.
Nasty.
Yeah. Looks like 4.
2, game.
And that's the end of the game.
Game. Gosh.
Wow. So, Dale's national dreams are in peril.
Yeah, that was.
And
that was
Faan
it. Bye-bye,
continues his winning form. We'll see how things go from here on out. Wait, of course. So I was joined by, so Richard Greenaway. Move that down a bit, there we go. Hello.
Hello.
So good luck with the rest of the tournament with you
Thank you.
guys. And we'll see how everyone goes. Okay?
Excellent.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Take care.
Thank you. So, let's go get some interviews.
They made like a really official
Nice, isn't it?
Juno model, Lego model.
So, well done, mate.
Cheers, man.
It didn't really go in your favour, did it?
It
at
did
all?
not, no.
So it was fun from the human point of view.
Yep.
To see you two talking, having a good laugh at the beginning.
Yep.
And for example, Seb came over, was having a chat with you.
Yeah,
And he was like, things are going to blow up. Things are,
They-
what are you
they
talking
did.
about, yourself or him?
Either or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, one of the things you've seen straight away is that Faan's got master control.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And so his sorry, I'll take care of that. You
No
don't have to
worries.
move yourself too much. When he blocked those 4 straights.
Yep. Yeah, it was awesome. We were just saying if I'd committed properly and gone with a 5 with Vader, it would have been a different game because Vader bumping was meant he died.
And then just getting toasted in one round.
Yeah, I needed to kill a scout in the first engagement, and that bump on Vader, and then his attack did nothing. So
Tell me, so we know Vader was a lost cause for the 4 straight.
Yeah.
With Juno, took you a while to work out what you wanted to do, how you were going to approach it.
Yeah.
What was your thinking of choosing the manoeuvre that you chose as a 3 straight?
Because she's got advanced sensors, you can either decide to get out of the way and go as quick as you can, but it would have been at the cost of the target lock. But I really wanted at least to get the cruises off, and it was basically calling. I dialed in a 4, and her thing is you can go up or down.
Yeah.
So the call was, would a 3 fit, and it means I get my cruises off. Because advanced sensors is cool because you can do it before, and if you bump, it doesn't matter. But in that moment, I wasn't close enough to advanced sensor target lock. So it was just calling if a 3 would fit. But
the question specifically, what I'm trying to get at was, there was an option to bump.
Yeah. But if I could have just bumped, but I wouldn't have got the target lock for cruise to shoot the cruise missile at the jump
Right, true,
behind.
because you wanted to do the one that was behind.
I knew Vader was going to bump.
You wanted a cruise missile.
Yeah, I knew Vader was going to bump, so he couldn't shoot what he bumped.
Right.
So it was kind of that's why I fell target locked.
At the end of the day, it worked out in your favour anyway. She only received 1 damage, but obviously my thinking on it was that if she'd have bumped, she only would have received 1 attack instead of 2.
And then done a 2 dice attack, which would have been whiffed. So,
even so, but
she put 4 hits in, which he took. So that was the right call for her particularly.
Right, okay, cool.
But I just should have 5 straight with Vader and gone for it.
Excellent.
But I knew whatever happened, he's going to bump me. It's just where he bumps me.
Okay, well, excellent. And then it's just that it basically just came a showdown. The other thing to comment on is that Sun TFL was pretty much
horrific.
a neutered dog. I think he only got his actions off 1 turn.
No, bumped once, which I knew.
Yeah.
And that was trying to make him a target, because at that particular turn, auto thrusters would have cooked in. But then the next one, in my head, I just thought Juno was going to go first. And then he was like, because he's got intel, so he knows exactly, you might as well not put the dials down, face down. And then I messed up that massively. And I was like, he's definitely not surviving this. So,
Excellent.
So,
right.
all good fun, though, which is the main thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, national dreams are now in jeopardy, but not out the window.
France, I don't care. Yeah. That's why I'm bringing Juno to a proper tournament.
Okay, well, good luck with the rest of them, okay?
Cheers.
Let's sit down. Okay, Faan, thank you very much. That was an excellent game.
Oh, wow.
It's always a pleasure to watch you play. You're obviously a highly skilled player, and well, your positional game is on point. Okay, so obviously he completely telegraphed the 4 straight. Yeah,
with Vader, you mean?
Yeah, well, with Vader and Juno, you knew it was coming.
Well, it was not so easy, I think, because I was thinking he could maybe do a free bank to threaten like the most northern jump master. And also, if he did now a 5 straight, he would have passed my blocker. So and then it would have been a much more dangerous situation. So I think in these games it can be little things. I mean, you cannot control everything. I mean,
don't worry about that.
I mean, it would have been nice to always have a plan that 100% blocks all of their moves. But I figured that like a 3 or a 4 forward was probably the move he would make.
I mean, and you, both times you completely aced it. Worked out perfectly for you.
The blocking maneuvers.
Yeah.
It was a bit unfortunate for him that he made this mistake with Frontier where he bumped his own Juno.
Yeah.
Because that really made the game a lot shorter.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, the Suntir didn't really have much to do with the game.
No.
Really, apart from the first round of combat, he didn't really have any actions for the rest of the game, and it was just a question of just watching him kind of bumble around the middle of the field until eventually.
But that's what you do with jump masters. On a certain moment, there's just a whole mess of jump masters, and you can block every move quite easily, especially with the intelligence agents.
Excellent. Okay, so now you're 3-0.
3-0, yes.
Yeah, and every single possibility you could be going on to top 32 tomorrow. You're a very good player, assuming your record keeps up. There's every possibility. Have you played in any other? Did you go to the German national championships?
No, I didn't.
No, and what else have you got planned for this season?
Well, we have of course the Belgium national championships and the Dutch national championships, but they are both in November.
In November? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you're looking forward to those then?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. There was something else I wanted to say. I can't remember what it was now. So I'll just end the interview there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Good
much
luck.
for having me on stream.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
And hopefully we'll see you again.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Hey.
You're an excellent player. It's always a pleasure.